when you pay a big percent, sometimes there is no glass ceiling. And sometimes you find yourself paying a media buyer really big amount of money. I know it's cool, and I know you want to be generous to your employees, but sometimes it kills them. Let's say, just for the example, okay, a proper media buyer, I don't know, earned $2,000 per month. Now he made a really miracle month, sometimes there are miracles, and then he made $20,000 bonus. He will never be able to come back to the $2,000 again.
Hey, what's up? This is Stan. We are here at Affiliate World Barcelona, and I'm here with Daniel, a super awesome, big affiliate entrepreneur. I think even those words will not describe the sheer volume that you're doing. I'm really amazed at what you're doing. Can you tell me what's your approximate ad spend?
Well, basically, I owe a lot of companies, media companies, but if we gather it all together, I think we're speaking between $2 to $8 million spent per month, something like this.
Wow. How many people you have in the company?
As I said, it's a lot of company, but combining, I think we're talking approximately on 150, 160 people worldwide.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Can you tell me a bit about your different business models? I know it's different types of businesses that you're on. Can you tell me a couple of them?
Yes, of course. So the biggest business I have, the name is Bulls Media. Bulls Media, we currently based in Israel. What we do is we giving full ecosystem for the affiliate to promote ads or do good campaigns. So we're speaking about infrastructure, finance, operational, studio, QA, design, technology. So basically, if an affiliate has a really good campaign, he comes to us, we give him the full infrastructure, the full operating system to make it 10x and to make it sustainable for the long run. And this company, Bulls Media, gives services to another company of mine, which we focus on multiple verticals. Some of them is casino, online gaming, which we do sport betting as well. Some of them are crypto a little bit. I have a really nice comparison company. We do reviews website on PPC. Super cool, only PPC on SEM traffic. And a lot of more small affiliates. We have two big companies doing proper only e-commerce, affiliate e-commerce. Worldwide the same, we're working with the biggest brand in the world as an affiliate.
What's the percent of your whole revenue that is coming from specifically affiliate?
Okay, good question. So I think, let's speak about 4 years ago. I think 100% was from affiliate marketing. I think today we're speaking about 75%, something like this.
What do you think currently, what kind of challenges affiliates have that prevent them from growing 5x, 10x? What are the main challenges an affiliate company should solve in order to get that kind of growth?
That's a really good question, because a lot of people come to consult with me about their campaigns, and I feel that I'm seeing the same mistakes happening over and over. The first step that affiliate needs to know, that he needs to understand if he knows the campaign from A to Z. Some people comes to me and they tell me, yeah, I know content arbitrage is working. No, that's not going to work. You need to understand all the pitch of case, all the small stuff, all the small details to make it work. This is the first thing. The second thing is the understanding the amount of assets you need to start the campaign and to make it work. Speaking about financial assets, if you're speaking about banking systems, we're speaking about operational, maybe you need a lot of accounts. It costs a lot of money, a lot of operational. Studio, design, QA, those things cost money. And for individual affiliates, it's really difficult to start by themselves.
Right.
They need company like Bulls Media
So you
to make it
suggest
fast.
to have a very, let's say, high-level look at what kind of things you need,
Yes.
like assets, and treat like, for example, these assets like not as processes, but actually assets that you need to invest.
Exactly. And need to understand that some of the campaigns needs a lot of investment in the beginning, and the money comes after a while. And some campaigns and some verticals, the money comes only from the small margins. And this is the place that you do 10x and the money is worth your while. I see a lot of affiliates doing 50K campaigns a month, 50K spend, doing 10% ROI or 20% or even 50% ROI. And when you make the math and you calculate not the gross profit, the net profit, it's not worth their while, Most of the affiliates are smart people. This is smart industry. And you see that some people working 30 days, 60 days, 90 days without making any penny, and then leaving it and going to the next project. So as I said, you need to understand the small details, and before you even starting, to already understand in the future line what things you will need, which kind of bank account, which kind of proxy, which kind of IP, how many. Those things is going to matter in the future.
I see. But if an affiliate cannot actually get a desired profit, as you say, and they see that a specific campaign is not working, what should they do, like practically speaking?
It really depends on the vertical, to be honest. Some verticals are really seasonality. So if you started a new vertical and you see that you're not on the right path, I think you need to take a step back and try to understand the seasonality of the vertical. So people know like crypto has seasonality, the coins go up, go down, it's really affecting the market and specifically the affiliate marketing as well. Speaking about casino, let's speak about COVID for a second. COVID last 2 years was amazing in the online gaming. Everybody stayed at home, invest their money, play their money, gamble their money. So you need to understand the seasonality of the vertical. The second thing is come to conference like this, speak to smart people. Maybe some smart people over here can help you figure out small details that you have problems in your business. And of course, try to understand the product more, because the most successful campaigns I have is not like play casino online, for example. It's to come from the sides, you know what I mean? To come from different angles, that you need to invest a lot of hours to understand what are people are searching or are looking or want to see, and they will make high conversion rate with your ads.
So really having that high level look at the industry and seasonality, really cool. Let's talk about more local problem. But actually, let's not even talk about the local problem, but let's take a look at the problem that all affiliates face, which is account bans. How do you treat this issue from a high level perspective? Like, how do you even look at it as from a high level perspective? And I'm not even talking about practicality. Like, you know, we can talk about like do this and do that, but you're probably not solving these problems day to day. How do you approach these problems from a high level perspective?
I think the first thing, good question. So I think the first thing every affiliate needs to understand, these times, the amount of black hat, white hat, gray hat, policy is going wild. No matter if you're doing the whitest campaign in no matter which platform, probably you're going to get banned sometimes. This is really a bummer, and I hope they will fix it in time, you know, the platforms. In terms of bans, depends which verticals you are going to promote. Let's speak about the general idea of how to prevent some bans. So let's speak for this conversation, let's speak about Facebook, for example. So Facebook, everybody know, for you to promote, you need to log into a profile, you need to have an ad account, and you need to have a fan page to promote. I think the most important thing of those things is first the profile. You need to have a decent profile. I suggest rental profiles, not farm profiles. You need to understand which kind of IP you're going to buy, which kind of proxy you're going to use, because some people are using data centers from the US, logging into a Uzbekistan profile and running traffic on Denmark. It's really confusing to the systems. I think these days you need to really understand which kind of assets you want to use, like if it's proxy, IP, RDP, multi-login, for example, which cookies you want to implement on those multi-login as well. The second thing is to understand how you're going to warm your account. No matter, even if you're going to do white hat campaigns, you need to warm your account. So we're speaking about page likes, engagement campaigns, just to make some interactions with your ad account. Spend a little bit money. Pay Facebook in advance. Make payments every five times a day, so they will feel secure about your credit cards.
Daniel, do you yourself like design these warm-up strategies?
Yes.
Yourself, right?
Yes, we have a team of analysts that
okay.
this is a good suggestion to the viewers as well. What we do on every vertical we try to analyze our steps. So proxy this, IP this, profile this, spend warm this, 10 like this, okay, this is a good step. So, and then we try to optimize our systems.
Right, so you actually have like this testing CRM or something?
Honestly, yes, we're using Monday as a CRM, which is really help us. But basically, the analysis stuff, mostly happen on Google Sheets, old school, you know, because you really need to feel where it's going. You cannot give this testing, this pilot testing, you cannot give it to a low-level employee. You need to give it to smart people that understand everything they do, the touches.
You manage, like in your company, you have like a lot of people, 150 plus. And how many of them are media buyers?
Approximately 60.
60.
Yes.
How do you motivate these media buyers and how you structure the media buying team so that they perform like to the extent that you want them to perform? Because these are your money makers, right?
Exactly. So I'm going to give some gold here in this interview. I think the most important stuff when we're speaking about media buyer is, like you said, how to motivate them. You know, I think the first thing you need to understand when you're hiring your media buyers is to understand what they are looking for. Some media buyers are only looking for money and they can do a lot of things, but their main focus is money. Some media buyers want career, they want to be more professional. And this gives you the understanding which kind of verticals or operation you're going to place them. So let's say, I'm not going to go into detail so much, but let's say you have a really operational operation, okay? For example, really operational vertical. You just need to launch more campaigns.
Right.
So you're giving the money makers to do it because they want to make money.
Right.
Let's say you have PPC campaigns, white hat campaigns, PPC. So you give the people that want to have long career in the PPC industry and you give them those kind of jobs. I give you, and in terms of motivation, what I do with my guys is I give between 3 to 5 steps of goals. Most of the times, every goal is getting higher bonuses, higher salaries, of course.
So is it like a step system, right?
Exactly. And I'm sure it will happen with some of you, but some businesses doesn't particularly media buyers have direct vision to the profit.
Right.
So I give sometimes I have businesses that the media buyer doesn't know what's the profit. So I give them goals of actions. So example, I want to get into the France market and spend 50K on a $20 of CPA, for example. And second goal is I want to do France and Canada for 100K spend and 500 leads, for example. So I'm giving steps.
And each step has a bonus, right?
Yes,
Cash bonus.
of course. Mm-hmm. Each steps give you the better bonus than the last. So
right.
Let's say the first one was $10 bonus. Let's not go numbers. The second one will be 30. So it's not doubling, it's more than double.
Yes, I understand. But how come why you're not offering, for example, the percentage from ad spend or a percentage from a profit?
Wow, this is a difficult question.
Yes, why not this one?
And I'm sure it's going to have some people think different.
Yes.
I have some teams that I'm doing percentage from, really specific teams, let's call it, grown-up team.
Grown-ups.
I think when you start to promote, when you start putting percentages, it can really affect the infrastructure, the friendship between the team.
I see.
Yes, it can really affect. Let's say in my past I saw a lot of problems when you say it's one of your employee, you need to do something for the company, not for your percentage, and he's going to lose money because of it, and it's giving a lot of bad negativity in the group. Think about it.
Two media buyers. It focuses on the person's like benefit, not on the company success, right?
Exactly. Think about it. Place 2 media buyers next to each other. You're giving them tier 3 campaign, for example, making a lot of money. So he's doing it, media buyer A, and he knows he's doing it. So he doesn't want to give him because he knows he will abuse it. So what's going to happen? But if they're both going to do it, the company will profit more. You understand what I mean?
Yep,
so the percentage is making them part of the company. And sometimes it can affect. This is the first thing. Second thing, don't kill me, is when you pay big percent, sometimes there is no glass ceiling. And sometimes you find yourself paying a media buyer really big amount of money. I know it's cool and I know you want to be generous to your employees, but sometimes it kills them. Let's say, just for the example, okay, a proper media buyer, I don't know, earned $2,000 per month. Now he made a really miracle month, you know, sometimes there are miracles. And then he made $20,000 bonus. He will never be able to come back to the $2,000.
And he will not work, can simply not work for the next 2 years, right?
It will not work. And this is, yeah, of course, I didn't think about that, but I'm speaking about the motivation.
Right, okay.
So low after that, if the miracle will be over, the next month will be 2,500, like needs to be. The wheels are not spinning anymore.
Daniel, this is really like high-level thinking. I actually never thought about that. When I speak to affiliates, it's usually some practical advice, but this is top stuff.
Yeah, that's gold.
Man, think that's it. Is there anything that you want to share to the audience out there?
Yes.
Like anything else that you want to share?
Sure. So, affiliate marketing is really hard industry, but it's really exciting. I really love what I'm doing, and I love those places when you meet a lot of people. I think it's really important for beginners affiliates or medium affiliates to come to those places. There is a lot of good people, a lot of good information is providing here. And in general, my companies is really providing services for affiliates. If you feel that you have a 10x campaign, you have a good campaign, and you think that you need infrastructure, you need some help,
Nice
consultant services, you can always approach to me, Bulls Media. We're located in Israel. Thank you very much for your time.
No
I
worries.
love being here.
We'll have a link
Yeah,
to your
for sure.
website in the description of the video. Check them out. Daniel, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
That was amazing.
Yeah, it
Thank
was
you.
amazing.
Thank you.